I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like Tate, come. Falling that, stand tall in that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it takes, keep it full.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Diego going up against Albuquerque. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Here we go. Here we go.
And San Diego with possession here. Outside Vanderbilt. Inside. Here's Strus. And he goes in for the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he's able to get it back. Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of the game now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Clarkson. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Pass to Robinson. Over Drummond. Schroeder with a rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And it's Coulibaly missing.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Outside Robinson. Left side Strus. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Strus has got 5.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Strus. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. Wallace outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whitmore outside. Fires in the triple.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Here's Coulibaly. Second chance shot, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Whitmore. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Albuquerque now. It's a 5-point game.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Back to Whitmore. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Albuquerque now. Here's Clarkson. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
To the left wing. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Wallace. Fires the 3. He knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Martin. And he buries his first look.
Working in close to the rim, Martin knows how to finish strong.
San Diego leading by 4. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Whitmore missing. And here's Albuquerque now. Here's Drummond. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Right side Vanderbilt. Hey, from beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Diego on top, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Diego.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
To the paint. An easy 2 on the layup.
Heads up play by Martin. Just get a running start and score off the break.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Albuquerque. Trailing by 2. Here's Martin. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
What focus from Martin, not allowing the defense to even get to him.
Hachimura from long range. Garza grabs the board. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Here's Martin. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And San Diego with possession here. Hachimura outside. The 3-ball hits the trifecta.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
Garza's shot is good. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Vincent up top. He's scoreless. And yep, it's good.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Martin. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Yeah, really good job by Reggie Jackson, just finding the shooter and feeding him.
And San Diego making a change here. Here's Jackson. Martin inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Rui Hachimura.
And Martin doesn't fear it. Anybody. He loves challenging the defense on the inside and drawing fouls.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one. And San Diego with possession here. Pass to Hayes. Poke loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Whitmore. Clarkson for 3. The rebound, San Diego. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Vincent. Koulibaly defending. Pass to Whitmore. 3-pointer. They get it back. Clarkson outside. It's blocked.
Oh, an active defender at 6'7". Whitmore is capable of coming up with these blocks.
And San Diego making a change here. 1:19 left in the second. Wallace with it. Now Strus. He's got 5. And And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Strus. Outside Vanderbilt. Puts up a deep three. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Coulibaly. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Robinson. Over Drummond. San Diego with another miss. To the inside. Oubre can't hit. In transition. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Whitmore. San Diego with another miss.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Schroeder. Vanderbilt with the block. Wallace left side. Down low. And book it for Vanderbilt.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Diego on top, up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
Out to the wing. Back to Wallace. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 6 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Outside Whitmore. 4-3. And San Diego another 3.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from three. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position. Don't get in Andre Drummond's way. Just look out.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Now here's Wallace. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. And it's Whitmore missing. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Outside Coulibaly. Robinson with a steal. To the inside. Outside Whitmore. From deep three-point land. That shot off the mark. And here's Albuquerque now. It's a 1-point game. Inside. Here's Schroeder. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
San Diego shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And San Diego making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:46 left in the third. Here's Drummond. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When Drummond has the ball where he likes it, he's going to attack with force. He's such a physical player that way.
So he comes up empty, missing both. to the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kelly Oubre picks one up. San Diego shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Driving inside. Hangs. The rebound, San Diego.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Vincent outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. San Diego with another miss. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Here's Trent. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss.
Away team foul.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura outside. Gordon pulls it in. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team.
That one misses. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. With the 10-footer, Jackson. Good on the shot.
Good work down low from the 6'2 Reggie Jackson. Not bashful.
And finished off by Hayes.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And the basket by Prosper.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and
36.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Vincent outside. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Santos. Vincent outside. Clock is at 3. And right through it goes!
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
San Diego trails by 4. Whitmore with it. Oubre picks him up. Back to Whitmore from the high post. Garza grabs the board.
Not a way to get out of a funk
He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
In transition, here they come. Here's Robinson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
Here's Trent. Good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the wing, Strus. Outside Vanderbilt. The three is up. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
San Diego trails by 4. Pass to Strus. Now Whitmore. Back to Strus. Beyond the arc. It's kept alive. Here's Robinson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake. Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Schroeder into the lane. Count that bucket.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
On the take. Here's Wallace. Here's Whitmore outside. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Drummond. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
When needing a bucket, Andre Drummond goes and gets it.
Pass to Robinson. Misses from short range. A minute 22 left in the final quarter. And the layup falls. And now it's a 7-point Albuquerque lead.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work. Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Here's Coulibaly. He takes it in. The rebound, San Diego. Pass to Wallace. From deep, Strus. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here they come. Ball stolen. And here they come. Here's Wallace. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied. Man, time winding down. It's always fun to see a player like Schroeder take it upon himself to come up with a clutch basket.
Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And San Diego calls time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And San Diego calls time here. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Intercepted! Fires from way outside. Misses. So Albuquerque wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big rock. Them all hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all out lust. Saying I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell them I'm a top dog. Rollin' with them, let the outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good thing.